Is Google about to make Apple sweat with the Pixel 10 launch just weeks before the iPhone 17 reveal? The official announcement is out. Google's big Pixel event is set for August 20th, a bit later than last year's August 13th Pixel 9 launch, but still early enough to try and steal the spotlight from Apple's expected iPhone event in early September. And what's coming? Well, Google is expected to pull the curtain back on a bunch of new hardware, including the Pixel 10, Pixel 10 Pro, Pixel 10 Pro XL, the foldable Pixel 10 Pro Fold, and the Pixel Watch 4. The Pixel 10 series will be running on Google's in-house Tensor G5 chip, which for the first time is being manufactured by Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company instead of Samsung Foundry. That could mean better efficiency and performance, considering TSMC also builds chips for Apple and Qualcomm. However, the modem inside will still likely come from Samsung. From the outside, these new phones will look quite similar to the Pixel 9 series, but the base Pixel 10 is getting a real upgrade with a third rear camera sensor and new main and ultra-wide megapixels lenses. The Pro models are expected to stick with last year's camera hardware, which is still solid, and improvements may come more from software and image processing. The standout in the lineup, though, could be the Pixel 10 Pro Fold. It's rumored to be the first foldable smartphone that's actually dust-proof, solving a long-time complaint about foldables being delicate. Plus, it's said to have a bigger external display, a larger battery, and a completely new primary camera, making it more practical and powerful for daily use. And all of these phones will be launching with Android 16 out of the box, along with some fresh artificial intelligence-powered features that Google's been cooking up. Even better, pricing is expected to stay the same as last year, which is surprising considering Samsung recently increased the price of its Galaxy Z Fold 7. This means Pixel fans could get better value, especially with the upgraded Fold model. On the smartwatch side, the Pixel Watch 4 is also expected, and while it will keep the same Snapdragon W5 chip as the last two models, leaks suggest we'll see a bigger battery and faster charging this time around. Two things users have been asking for. All signs show that Google is getting more serious about being a true flagship competitor, not just in hardware, but also in how and when it launches products. While Pixel phones still hold a small share of the global smartphone market, their numbers have been rising steadily, and Google's no longer shy about positioning its launch events to go head-to-head with Apple's by choosing August 20th for the Pixel 10 reveal. Google is making a clear statement. It wants to grab attention before iPhones start flooding the headlines. The release is rumored for August 28th, giving fans just over a week between the announcement and when they can get their hands on the devices. This tight timeline could build hype and keep the spotlight on Google long enough to matter. Whether you're a Pixel user already or just curious about what's new, this year's lineup looks promising, especially for those eyeing a foldable. So what do you think? Is this the year Google finally challenges the big players in a serious way? If you're excited about the Pixel 10 or just curious to see how it stacks up against the competition, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any updates.